Hi everyone, welcome to a new vlog. It has been a couple weeks since I got back from my shoot in Germany, and I thought I would record a new weekly vlog. No, you're kidding me. I swear. It has been quiet the whole day. Now I'm recording a video. No, they have to drill. Like, I already got back from school and I actually had to run some errands because it's the Easter weekend and I'm organizing a little Easter egg hunt for kids that I babysit and for my brother as well. So it's been super exciting. Honestly, a little bit stressful because I got the chocolate eggs and I had to count because what I thought of doing is color coding them so the kids don't fight, right? Great idea. But I was at the store and because all of the packages have different amounts of different colors, I had to count and I'm like, I'm so stressed out counting all of these eggs and there are people walking by. I heard kids go, whoa, why does she need so many? It's really funny. Not again. Like, ugh. So this week is gonna be a bit hectic all over the place. It's the last week before the vacation and I have quite a few essays, quite a few exams. Well, they're not really exams, tests. So yeah, I'm busy. Also very, very excited for vacation. It's been very long awaited. And yeah, I'm gonna take you guys with me. Today, also one of the errands that I have to run today as well is I need to get a new film. How do you call it? A film roll for my film camera. For this camera. I love to take photos with it. I think it's such a cool process that you take photos and you don't know how they come out until the last moment when you get them developed. So I thought it would be really fun to take it with me this vacation because it's going to be very special for one little reason. So yeah, that's that. And hello everyone, welcome back to the vlog. I feel like this week I've been vlogging all over the place. Sometimes I film bits and pieces and then I kind of just forget. So let's do a proper rundown of what's been happening and what's up. It is Saturday right now, the 19th, I think. So it's Easter weekend, and if any of you celebrate Easter, I wish you a very nice long Easter weekend. Yesterday I did run my errands. I finally got a film roll for my camera and I'm very excited to shoot some photos with it on my very exciting vacation. Next week I'm going to Spain. I did that, and then also next week, in the middle of next week, wait, the camera, I don't like the light. In the middle of next week, I'm going to Germany for work, to work with Adidas. Again, very excited. So yeah, that's the plan for the week. And right now I'm having a little stroll in my favorite area. Wait, the light is not good here. I'm having a little stroll in my favorite area in Amsterdam. This is like around Museumplein. Love this. It's like a Saturday ritual tradition. I always go out, maybe grab a matcha if I'm in the mood for it, and if my bank account is happy to do so. And then I call my grandma and we chat and we gossip a little bit. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. And yeah, come along. I talked to my grandparents for 20 minutes. That was lovely. So nice to hear them always. And then I met up with my mom for a little bit. And you know what? I was walking around in Amsterdam, around Vondel Park. And I see so many tourists and I feel so grateful that I live in this city. Because all of these people, they adore it, you know, they come here, they visit it. And I get to be here every Saturday walking around, and hopefully I can translate that love for the city, for Amsterdam, through my channel. So I hope you enjoy some videos and bits that I film so you see Amsterdam through my eyes. I just walked out of yoga. It was amazing as always. I went to Satan Stars. I talked about them in one of my latest vlogs. Perfect as always. I've been recently trying out a new teacher. I've been going to his classes, all three of them. There's 3 practices. The recovery one, the flow one, and the power one. All of them have different goals and different difficulty levels. I've tried all of them. I love this teacher. His name is Adano. He's super great with his guidance. Reminds you to breathe, because that's so important in yoga, breathing at the right times, and just being aware of your breath. And I feel like I was reflecting in the class. I was reflecting on how far I've come with yoga and my practice. I feel like I've been so much better because I have a tendency to breathe like on the surface, so I breathe in only a little bit every time, and that's obviously not good for you at all. And with yoga, I think I've become so much more relaxed and I feel so much more just better. And I never really realized how much connection there is between our breath and our body and all of our movements, and how important it is, especially in yoga and activities and sports, that the light is really doing me dirty. Wait. What is happening? Just in yoga and sports and Pilates as well, how important it is to breathe, because we have a tendency to, especially when we're doing a difficult pose or exercising, we lock our breath and we just stop breathing, and that's not good for our mind and our body both. So yeah, I was reflecting in this class because it was a recovery class. It's more on the softer side, a bit more gentle. I've been practicing yoga for a year now, since the studio opened, and I'm really loving it. I think that's what I needed at this point in my life, because I did Pilates and like dance for so long. Now I want to concentrate on more the mindful side of things. So yeah, that's my little reflection. I'm in this cozy little spot once again. I'm doing a bit of work right now on my laptop for English and for visual arts, 2 subjects that I take in the IB program. Well, I'm in pre-DP right now in 12I. And I was just thinking, because it's been on my mind lately a lot, and I had conversations about this with my friends, but it's 1 week before the vacation. I have 3 more essays, 2.5. And 1 or 2 more tests, and I'm almost I can see the finish line, like I can see the checkered flag, but it's so exhausting sometimes to keep motivating yourself, because in my head I set such high standards for myself, and a lot of my friends do, because especially when you're, you know, in a quite a high like a very demanding school and academic place, and you're surrounded by super smart people that also have same very ambitious goals, and you set yourself to such a high standard, you want to do a lot of things. It's so exhausting sometimes. Like by the end of the period semester, I don't want to say burnt out, because that's such an extreme word, but I am it takes a lot of effort to motivate myself to keep going and to keep working and, you know, trying to achieve the best grades. But it's genuinely so mentally exhausting sometimes to want to do all of these things all at once. Like, you want to have hobbies, you want to have social life, study, get the best grades, you want to do so many things all at once. And it's so difficult because you feel like you're being pulled in all of these directions all at once. I mean, also, I'm saying this because I'm about to get my period, and I know I'm so exhausted, which is something I think we don't talk about enough in the society, about how women really have different phases in a month, and you're just expected, you're expected to deliver your 100% every day of the month, which is not how we function. It's not what our body can do, and that's not what the nature, you know, thought of it. I love the quote, "Nothing in nature blooms all year long, so don't expect yourself to do that." Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. There's so many things that I want to talk about. But I think we as a society should acknowledge that more, and we should bring that up more and have a more healthy relationship with our bodies, and just being more understanding. Not again. Do you hear that? Every time I sit down to talk, I'm like, yep, let's go do construction work. But I'm gonna continue. Nothing can stop me. So yeah, that's one thing that I wanted to say. And the other, as I was saying, being pulled in all of these different directions all at once. I recently read this essay on Substack. I mentioned in my previous vlog how much I love Substack. I've deleted TikTok and I'm having a little spring cleaning, but I feel so good that I don't think I'm gonna download it back. I was afraid of kind of losing my, losing my touch, I was afraid of missing out on trends and all of these Gen Z slang words. But it feels great. I don't have FOMO, I have to say. So on Substack, this article, I want to do everything, so I do nothing. And I was like, are you in my brain? I mean, I do a lot of things, but that strive to do everything, you want to like live 100 lives and you want to accomplish all these different things. I felt, wow, that's so relatable. But something that because I constantly think about this and I have these talks to myself, I'm like my own therapist. I was like, okay, we have to choose. Me and my 50 personalities, I have to choose a couple of things that I really want to focus on. And I did that also at the end of last year to set my goals for 2025. And I've only been focusing on these ones. Like, I want to learn French, I want to have a healthy body, like I want to move a lot, and that's something I genuinely enjoy doing. I want to study, which is something that I'm really proud of, is I recently set up an MUN club at my school. MUN is Model United Nations. I got into it last year, but now this year I felt like I had the knowledge and kind of just the will. I just wanted to do it, so I did it. But yeah, it's so fun to learn about diplomacy with all of these people that put their trust in me. That's something absolutely incredible, and I didn't expect it to happen. But we have like 25 people in the club, and I'm super proud of that. But all of that responsibility and these different things, it's so difficult to manage. So I've kind of just allowed myself to focus on the most important ones. So yeah, that was a little chat. Yeah, I think in this age, like in your teens, your early 20s, that's something we can all agree with, and we should talk about it more often. I'm gonna go back to doing my work. I'm gonna finish on a high note, as I promised to myself, and hopefully I will film my vacation in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, I hope you enjoy watching this vlog as much as I enjoyed filming it, and that's all for this week. Lots of love. Bye.